Okay, wifey, what's happening?
We're going to Bude today.
Yeah, but not by car.
No.
I'm running, and we're just going back to the place where I stopped yesterday so that I can start from there again. And it's a big one today, folks. I'm looking at probably 22 to 23 miles, and we're trying to go as far as we can. I'll explain more later. But wifey had a good sleep?
Yes, yeah, I did, but it's cold.
It is cold this morning. Yes.
Cold. Yeah.
And you're looking forward to your day today. What are you going to do? You've got some spa and massage planned?
Oh yeah, I wish. I don't have. I have a lot of things to do for the men, for the runner. So the assistant is ready.
The assistant is ready. Well, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's freezing cold though.
Yeah.
And we're off. So I'll see you on the trail soon. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I don't know why I always make videos when I'm going up a hill. So it's a beautiful day. It's Saturday morning. I'm on the A39 heading from Boscastle to Bude, and I'm going to go further than Bude today because when I planned this route, sitting in sunny, hot Mexico, I really had no idea how far I was going to be able to run each day, or how it was going to be and all that stuff, and the events we were going to have on. So we've got a big event at Bideford Rugby Football Club tomorrow in Bideford, and I've got 2 huge days of running to get there, over 22 miles each day. So I wanted to start out early this morning and push on, and to go way past Bude today, come back to Bude tonight to sleep, and then start off again tomorrow where I finished off, so I don't have quite as far to go. I don't want to turn up at a rugby club event after running a marathon, so that's why I'm out here early. It's cold, it's sunny, it's windy, and it's beautiful, and I've got the road pretty much to myself at the moment, so that's a bonus. As people wake up on Saturday morning and go about their things for the weekend, I can have a little bit of a quiet journey. Beautiful countryside again, absolutely gorgeous out here. Boscastle Harbour is fantastic. I love that place. Love to have a summer cottage there. If you haven't been to Boscastle Harbour, get down there and check it out. It's a special place. A little bit like the English version of Cinque Terre in Italy. I'll get some rap for that, I'm sure. Okay, so here we go. Let's get going. I was talking to some lovely people in the sports science world before I started this run. Some people at Loughborough University in the UK and other universities around the world. And we were talking about how there's a lack of research and data on this type of event, where someone of my age is running multiple days, multiple weeks, and multiple months end on end. And we were going to do some interesting stuff, but we just didn't have time to put it all together, so it's a shame. But I'm collecting my own data as best I can from this run, and of course I've got my own body to tell me what's going on. I had a blood test not so long before I left Mexico. Going to be able to see all the numbers afterwards when I have another one, and see how it all pans out, because my theory is we are all capable of so much more than we believe. And one of the many reasons I wanted to do this run was to find out what I'm really capable of doing, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's all in one package, this. And it's not just about the running, right? It's about the recovery, it's about the resilience. There's so much to learn about yourself when you put yourself in a relatively difficult situation. I don't find this difficult at all. In fact, I find this enjoyable. Running's like meditation to me, and I can get out here every day and meditate for a few hours, and I can think about things, and I can stay off email and social media for most of the time and enjoy nature. Look at this, this is absolutely fantastic. And in the world we live in today, we don't do that enough, I believe. So yeah, there's so many health and mental well-being benefits of doing something like this that people think is insane and crazy, where in fact it's not. It's the opposite. It's a kind of rebirthing if you want to go down that path. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. Thank you for listening. My goodness, I've been in Kipchoge mode this morning. I did my first 5k in 25 minutes, which is insane considering I'm going to do 30 to 35 kilometers today. So I slowed down, brought it back in, told the competitive side of me, hey, calm down buddy, you got a long way to go. You might be feeling good now, but she's a long and winding road. It's going well. I'm just passing my first hour on the road today, and as I get more and more into this run every day, the hours just tick past really fast. And it seems to be getting easier. I don't know, must be in my mind. If it is, it's good, it's working. Beautiful out here today, folks. If you've been around the area of Bude, I'm just a few miles out of town. Look at this. Glorious scenery, glorious day, good to be alive. God save the king. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. I've been practicing it for a few kilometers. So got a lot of people and sponsors to thank for this run, and it all started thanks to N Braid from DOCIAsport in the UK, top bloke and captain of our team. Ian looks after duty of care for sports teams, clubs, people, players in the UK, doing an amazing job. My shoes, my running shoes, are supplied by the Foot and Gait Clinic in Taunton. Ali and the team, top bunch of people, and keeping my feet safe and sound on this run. Vodafone are connecting Luisa and I to the world. Thank you, Vodafone UK. Lexus Bristol, Paul Hatch and the team have given us a great support vehicle, which Luisa's thrashing every day, Paul, and it's standing up to it, so that's great. Thank you very much. I'm drinking SOS Hydration drinks. Thank you, James and the team, for that. We've got fuel support from the legal director, Ed Simpson, and the team. Wonderful. We've got gas in our car. We're able to drive. Oh, my running vest. Thank you to Naveen and Invictus Sport in Australia. Top bloke. And keeping me hydrated and stored with all my stuff in the vest. The GoPro I'm filming on, sponsored by myself. That crashed. My Looseheadz cap, sponsored by myself. I made it in Mexico, but I want to thank Rob Shotton for all the Loosehead gear I've got. enjoying that. And those are some of the people. There's more to come, but without you lot we wouldn't be doing this, so thank you. I'm about an hour 40 in, folks, of today's run, day 6 in the Run for Rugby UK 2023. I'd love you to check out the Just Giving link in the description of this video, see if you can help us out, because I'm putting a lot of miles in for this effort and we want to help Looseheadz. We want to raise a ton of money and we want to do all sorts of things for the rugby family across the UK, so I would really appreciate that if you could help me out. Thank you. So I'm on the outskirts of Bude, and it's been going pretty well this morning. I had a sharp pain in my right foot when I came down a hill, and morning, and it's gone again, but just the forces of coming down these steep hills that got me, but all okay. Moving on, put that behind us, and get these last few miles into Bude done, and then head out of town and continue, because today is a big day, my friends. Weather is beautiful. This is what I love running in. Absolutely perfect. The wind's died down again now, which is good, and I've got ideal running conditions. I've got ideal living conditions, so let's go and nail this one. Wifey, gonna go and see her. Gonna go and have a kiss. Wifey!
God, you're on fast!
I'm on fire.
Oh my God, do you want to give me your jacket? You're fine, you need something.
I'm on fire.
Okay,
hang on.
Keep running.
I got a sore foot.
Okay.
But that's okay. The support crew function is so important on these ultra distance runs. Wifey has to try and anticipate my needs when I need stuff, and yeah, we're still learning how to do that, but it really is important, because just to keep going. I'm running all the way today, no stopping, folks, except for a kiss, and it's going well. What do we got? 2 hours and 5 minutes into the run. I'm almost at Bude, and then putting more miles in the bag. So thank you for your support, it means a lot. All your messages, comments, I love it. Thanks again, see you soon. This is a beautiful part of the world, and I've just come over here to see if I can check out if Doctor Who's at home. That's my generation, folks. Doctor Who was running there. See you guys. This episode is brought to you by the uphills and downhills of Cornwall. Holy monkey. I passed Bude some time ago, which is where we're going to stay tonight, and I'm pushing on to do a big day. And Kilkhampton is the next place I'm coming to, and then Crimp. What great names, Kilkhampton and Crimp. And then I'll see how I'm going after that, because we could be up to 35-37 kilometers for the day, and I just want to reduce the run I've got tomorrow, because it's going to rain, and I got that in my head. So pushing on, folks. When it gets tough, the tough get going, and I'm not going to stop when I'm tired. I'm going to stop when I'm done. That's the motto. Go hard. I just saw this guy on a bicycle again. We've passed each other 3 times so far today, and each time he yells out, "You're still bloody going." And I said, "Yeah mate, I am." Oh, I'm getting knackered now, folks. So what have we got? 3 hours and 22 minutes on the go today so far, and wifey just called me. She's gone ahead up the road about 10 kilometers, so that's inspired me to go further. Hey boys on their motorbikes. Great day for a ride on a bike. Wish I had mine. And yeah, I'm coming out of Kilcampton heading towards Bedford, our destination for tomorrow. So all these miles in the bank today going to help me tomorrow. Push on. You can always set yourself milestones, folks. Celebrate every one of them. Doesn't matter how big or small they are in life. Celebrate them because they're important. Oh, guess what? Another hill. Holy monkey. Okay, I don't care. Give me all the hills you got, England. I'll deal with them, even when I'm knackered. Oh, I'm gonna run up this one because I just want to. Guess what, folks? It's another hill. Okay, it's going to be time for a wardrobe change in a minute because it's getting hot and the jacket's going to come off for the first time in 6 days. Whoa! Hello, tractor! Nope, she didn't want to wave. Too busy. This biker, will you watch? Motorbike guys are always friendly. See, told you. Coming up to 4 hours, folks, on the road today. Here's wifey waiting for me for the second time. Quick pit stop and then I'm on my way. I'm putting in a big one today, folks, for all the rugby family. Okay, this is for you. Let's fix this mental health problem in rugby. Look at this, folks. I'm coming out of Cornwall and I'm going into Devon. Woohoo! Welcome to Torridge, world class by nature. I might see David Attenborough here. Who knows? Who knows? Hello, Devon. I'm here. I made it. Welcome, Madden, Bradworthy, Hartland and Clovelly. You're all beautiful places. You're all beautiful places. What a day out, big day out, folks. Clovelly, 7 miles to go. I don't know if I'll make that today, I might do. Who knows? Don't set yourself limits, people. You can do more than you can ever possibly imagine you can do. It's one foot after the other. That's all we have to do. I'm still going. It's coming up to 5 hours on the road today, folks. And I'm getting near the end, so I'm going to push up one more hill. Hopefully the wife's waiting there, and that'll be it. So I went further than I anticipated today, so it's been a great day, and yeah, the body's tired now, so I don't want to smash myself too much. It's still the first week, right? 9 more weeks to go. Holy mackerel, this is fun. So yeah, gonna go up this next hill. Look, there it is over there. And when I get to the top of that, if wifey's there, we'll call it a day at the office, and we'll call it a very successful day in the office for the Run for Rugby UK 2023. Fighting mental health. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna have a big rest and a nice cold drink. Come and finish this with me. Oh, herding 27 miles today, folks, and wifey's just up here. I'm gonna call it today now. I need to rest, get ready for tomorrow's big event at Bude Rugby Club. Looking forward to it. There she is, waiting down here in the parking place. Thank you, Devon, for welcoming me today. It's been beautiful. It's been a great one. There she is, waiting. Woo! Happy man. Thank you all for your support and love and messages. Keep them coming. As I get further into this, I'm going to need them. And remember, we're doing this for mental health and rugby. Run for Rugby UK 2023, brought to you by the Pain Cave. Well and truly there. Time to step off the road for today. This is where I'm going to start from tomorrow and head to Biddersford. So hello everyone, I've just freshened up after a small run this morning and come down to meet Julian, the chairman of the Bude Rugby Club. Julian, welcome.
Good afternoon.
And thanks for having us. It's a great location here on the banks of the river
Neat.
And Julian was just telling us the club was founded in
1966
and it currently has about how many members?
So we've probably got about 300 adult members and probably about another 300 minis and juniors, kids coming through here on a Sunday.
Yep. So we're doing this run for mental health and rugby, yes?
Yeah.
Recognising that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah. We're stopping in at a lot of rugby clubs along the way between Land's End and John O'Groats. And want to get your views a little bit about mental health and sport in general, but also mental health and rugby. And is the club doing anything specifically around mental health?
We don't actually. I don't think that it's a relatively new thing that's sort of come about. Really. But as a club, we probably don't do as much as we should do. I think that's probably partly to do with the old macho image of a rugby club. But we are conscious of the issues regarding mental health. But it is something that we could definitely step up and do a little bit more about.
Have you got Looseheadz presence in the club today? Is Looseheadz helping you out at all?
I don't think they are.
They're not. Okay. So Rob, first shout out to you, mate, to get in touch with Julian, and I'll connect you guys.
Yeah.
So the reason we're supporting Looseheadz as a charity is I'm inspired by their vision and their aspiration to have a mental health lead in every rugby club around the world, right?
Yeah.
So I came over here to the UK, a bit like Brendan McCullum came from New Zealand to clean up cricket, right?
Yeah.
So I've come over to try and help the rugby family out, and we want to raise money, we want to raise awareness, we want to get corporates into it, and we want to kick the RFU up the backside. Yeah. And we want to get more funding happening so clubs like yours can access mental health support.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if we're not looking after the grassroots of the game, and I see all these sponsor signs around every club that I go to, and I ask the question how much of that money is going into mental health, the answer is none. And that's because I guess these sponsors are helping you keep the club alive, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So we're looking at, I'm an ex-corporate business guy, so I'm looking at how we can come up with innovative business model for rugby in this country. I listened to the 4 coaches in the Premier semi-final this weekend all talking about how it's a disaster, and I didn't hear any good news about solutions though, right? So we've got to talk about solutions, and I'm going to invite you to a big conference I'm putting on at the end of the run. To invite the rugby family together to talk about those solutions, right? And put something in place, because I don't want to run my ass off all the way through this nation without a solution coming out of it, right? So, coming and seeing you today, listening to what your current situation is, and hopefully next time I come back to the club, there's actually something here happening around mental health for all the members, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's in a nutshell, and that's what we're all about.
Yeah, no, and as a club, we're definitely up for that. I think we're all aware of mental health and issues with mental health, and through our own individual employment, jobs and employment, there's various things going on in that. In my work itself, there's a lot of focus on mental health. But as a club, like I said, I think it's still as a essentially male-dominated sport. I think it's no one talks about it. No one, you've got that macho image still with rugby that we need to try and break through and make sure that we are talking about it, and we are looking after each other, which is a huge thing.
No ladies teams here?
We have, yeah. Actually, we've got a ladies team here. We've also got very successful under 16s girls and under 14s girls as well coming through.
Okay, good.
So we're probably as a club in this area one of the forerunners of that. Really, we've been hugely impressed with the girls coming through at 14s and 16s, and hopefully those will now step up through into ladies as well. So we're fortunate that we've got the interest from the girls in the first place, got interest from coaches to coach them. I referee them on a Sunday, and they're all part of the club. They're not a separate entity. They're part of the club.
Good. You talk about coaches, and I think this is another area where there needs to be a lot of emphasis.
Yeah.
I've had coaches talk to me so far on the trip, and they've said, listen, we don't know how to address the mental health situation. We don't know what we need to be saying to these people.
No.
We don't know how to uncover if someone's got a problem. We need training ourselves to be able to do that. So another fundamental thing that I want to focus on the run is not just looking at the players' welfare, but looking after the coaches, the officials, and also the administrators. Administrators are under a lot of pressure when clubs are struggling to stay financially secure. So we've got to look after the whole family, and that's what this message is about. It's saying, look, we're a rugby family. It doesn't matter whether we speak with a funny accent, or whether we're here at Bude and in Devon. Yeah. Sorry.
Or Cornwall.
I went to Devon today. I ran across.
You've got as far into Devon, yeah. We are right on the border.
You are. Sorry about that, everyone.
You're okay. I'm a Welshman, so the accents are different in here as well. But they're very fiercely Cornish. Despite being right at the sort of the top of, but you've got to be very careful with that. Yeah,
good. So. Yeah, as I say, I'd like to invite you along to this conference. I'll give you more information later about that, because I want to bring all the parties together, the stakeholders together. It's not about me coming up with a solution, it's about all of us talking. What's best for the game. You know how to run your clubs and what's lacking today. And if it's money, if it's support, education, then we need to find out how we can bring that in.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Sound good?
Yeah, definitely. We're really up for that.
Good. Okay, good. Well, thanks for having us today, and keep your eye on Bude Rugby Club. They're going places. Where are they in the competition?
So we've just finished our league, and we went up. There was a complete reorganisation of the leagues this year, and we had an opportunity. We were asked whether we wanted to drop down into a lower league or go up into the league above us, and the boys unanimously said we want to play the best standard. We want to play. So they managed to stay in that league. We were near the bottom, but we stayed in that league. So for us, it vindicated that the decision that they made to play at the highest standard they could. So
that's a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, good on you. So let's hope next season.
We can build on that then. Yeah.
Good luck for that. So look, we're really excited to be here in Bude today. We're going to have a look around, and we're really pleased that we came to the rugby club, met Julian, got the story from the horse's mouth, and we want to help little clubs like this, who are not so little, but having an impact on a lot of people. 600 members plus. It's a lot of people's welfare that we need to look after, right? So every life we can save, every conversation we can have, we've got to break down these barriers of men thinking they can't talk about their problems. And one of the things I'm excited about with women coming into the game of rugby, they know how to communicate. They know to talk about their emotions. And I think in clubs where we can get men and women talking together, that's going to help in that situation, no question about it. So stay tuned, lots more coming from this great club in Cornwall.
We're hungry, right?
You're hungry, yes.
I am hungry. Do you want to show this lovely place?
Yeah.
Look.
We're next to the Bude Rugby Club. Come in here, and this lovely lady kept her kitchen open for us. And we're going to have a pasty. It's our first pasty of the trip.
It's the first one.
Little monkey hasn't had a pasty before, have you?
No, never. Never.
This is your first pasty?
Yes.
So we're going to have to see what that experience is like.
Yeah. How you feel after the run?
Better than I expected to feel. Tired, of course, but when you run a marathon, you're tired. But I can't wait to get back into the compression boots, and we've got a fantastic jet bubble bath, spa bath thing in our room. So guess who's going to lay in that all night?
Great idea.
Yeah.